everybody! So I am going to talk as little as possible in this video because there's a lot to cover, and once again I have failed and waited way too long to do a video, so naturally there is a ton of stuff to cover. So first of all, let's talk about the weather. So we've been enjoying spring and even summer. It's been absolutely beautiful up here, and then this happened. Stupid. Let's talk about turkeys and chickens, okay? Having turkeys and chickens grow up in your house sucks. I really don't want to ever do it again. It's stinky. Libby, the little chick, did not make it. She actually died that night on her own. It was sad. There were some tears, but we still were left with 19 chickens. So I want to show you some of the growth that they have had in the last couple of months. Then Adam built the chicken coop. He took one of the sheds on the property and converted it into a pretty cool chicken coop, and they have been enjoying their new home. Sorry, I was videoing because of getting some video, and then I would be laughing at myself too, so. It is funny, laugh, ask Dad to help ya, There you go, woo, did it. I moved them outside a little bit early. It was like 2 weeks early, but I just could not take it anymore. dogs are now outside dogs. This is a big deal. The training of the electric fence, a little bit of a pain in the butt, and I definitely rushed it. But you know what? It's working. I can leave home for like 8 hours and come back and they're still there. So that's a huge win. So one thing that I did absolutely screw up on though, this is totally my fault. I take the blame for this. I've been training the dogs around the birds and they've been doing pretty good. I've been really impressed actually with them staying calm. I've seen the turkeys like peck them in the face and they just like, you know, sit there and take it. So one day I decided to go ahead and leave them all outside and go do some errands in town and come back. I was stressed the whole time, but I was just like, you know, I got to try this at some point. Adam came back first and everything seemed fine. And then I got home a little bit later that night. I witnessed Izzy pounce on one of the turkeys. There was a lot of missing feathers and some broken skin. Investigating further around the area, I found what seemed to be a pretty good chunk of feathers that did not look like turkey feathers. So I took a look at the chickens and discovered one of their tails was missing. This chicken's name is Kate, and yeah, she is missing her tail. So, but apparently these chickens survive these things, and so I think she's gonna be fine. Put the turkeys and chickens to bed that night, and one of the chickens was missing. Haven't seen any evidence of a killed chicken. However, could have been the dogs, could have been a fox, who knows. Really even seem phased that she's missing her tail, which is a little strange, but it was very bloody last night. This morning, it's hard to see it, but it's pretty much scabbed over already. And she doesn't seem bothered at all. So this one, since she's white, it's kind of obvious to see she's got something going on there. Could be just pecking, because I've seen that a lot in these birds, is basically they get that area pecked a lot for whatever reason. This guy here, this is Thanksgiving. Ow. He seems to not be doing well. I know, I'm sorry. He's missing feathers all over his back like that. I'm not sure. He got quite a few tail feathers bitten off yesterday. The plan is to just kind of keep an eye on him. If he starts to go downhill and seem like he's really suffering, I think we'll go ahead and put him down. We'll give him a few days to heal and see if he can be all right. So now we are down to 18 chickens. Then Thanksgiving started to do well. He started to get better. And then the day that he came outside of the coop, started feeling better walking around. That night, we turned our backs for a little too long and Izzy pounced him again. And this time did quite a bit more damage. He had a broken wing and quite a bit of blood. So I made the call to go ahead and put him down. It was really sad. I've never had to kill an animal before. Adam actually killed him. However, I had to kind of help hold him down, and it was pretty disturbing. That night I cried a lot. Mostly I think just because afterwards I felt like maybe I was wrong. Maybe we should have given him a little more time. It sucks. Yeah, so I'm really not that surprised, but a little disappointed, and I feel a little disappointed with myself for trusting the dogs a little too soon with the birds. No trust at this point. to be alone. I'm hoping that will change, because in my dream, I have dogs and chickens and turkeys just running around happily with unicorns and rainbows, but we will see. Next big news, we moved into our fifth wheel. I moved the whole kitchen into the fifth wheel. Adam and I's clothes are in the fifth wheel. The kids are sleeping in the fifth wheel, but all of their stuff is still upstairs. We moved the couches upstairs. Actually, Adam and his dad moved the couches upstairs. Holy cow, that was a crazy ordeal. But they are upstairs, the TV is upstairs, and everything else is out. Now we are working on taking out the camper.
We have officially moved over into our fifth wheel over there and got it on the property. We've got water, we've got sewer over there, electricity, so it's been pretty nice. So we came over here. You can see this looks a lot different. So we've got almost everything out of here. We started in here. So this is the camper that we've been talking about needing to pull out. So we went through today, and you can see on the ceiling we still have the wall board there. But down the two walls, we pulled all of that wood paneling off. Next step right now is we've got to remove the ceiling all the way down and through, and then we're going to cut the aluminum and get it to where we can see the floor of the upstairs part of the cabin. And once we get to that point, then I'll start taking down walls, get it all the way down to this floor, and then I'm going to have to open up the floor down at this end, where it looks like they've had it open at one point. I'm going to pull up those boards. And as soon as we get those boards out, then I'll be able to see what's underneath here and what I'm going to have to do to get the base of the camper out.
take down, yeah, it's a supporting wall. Can't say that I'm shocked, but a little devastated at first knowing that all of my plans might be ruined, but Adam talked to a friend and sounds like we've got a plan to be able to take down that wall and not have the entire upstairs come crashing down onto the lower level. So that's good and hopeful. Boy, yeah, I'm gonna do a better job at videoing and taking pictures and showing you guys the progress. I promise it will not be a month before I do another video. So, love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and we will keep you posted.